In the last lesson, I introduced you to the data load function, which gives you the ability to choose the information you would like to work with during a session. I'm now going to take a detailed look at it and once finished, go through the steps of running a report. Let's get started. I'm going to open Intelligence Reporting. To remind you how this is done, when you are logged into Sage 300, click Intelligence at the top of the page and then click Open in the window that appears. Intelligence Reporting opens in a new tab showing the home page. As I shared in the last video, when it does, a pre-selected set of data is loaded into a local cache. You can see this from the button near the top right of the page. While information is being pulled, it is colored blue and appears active. And if no data is being pulled, it is shown as gray and inactive. When you click the Data Load button, the Data Load window appears. It shows all the fiscal years for the company you are signed into in Sage 300, with the years listed across the top of the window. The default selection includes all of the available years for your company. If you'd like to exclude a year, you can clear its checkbox. You can include it again later by selecting the checkbox. While loading, a data set is shown with blue rotating arrows, and once complete, with a green tick. If no data is returned for it, the space is left empty. Intelligence Reporting pulls the datasets from left to right. So in this example, 2020 will be loaded first, then 2019, and so on. Note that if Intelligence Reporting begins downloading data for a year, and then the year is cleared, the data will continue to load. I'm going to close the window and go through to my Financial Reports folder. One of the safety features built into the product is that you can't run reports while data is being pulled. Otherwise, they might end up showing incorrect information. If data is being pulled, then the Run button next to each one is grayed out. But once complete, they become active, as you can see. You can, however, still create and edit reports while data is loading. The advantage of the data load function is twofold. Firstly, having a local copy of your information makes running reports faster. And secondly, the ability to choose the information that is loaded means you don't waste time waiting for unnecessary years to be pulled before you can start working. I'm now going to demonstrate generating a report using my annual balance sheet. When you click Run, a filter dialog box appears, in which you can select the company, year, currency, and budget code for which you want to view data. You can see that when I click in the company field, only the company I'm signed into in Sage 300 is listed. When I click in the year field, only those years I selected to be loaded in the data load window are listed. I'm going to select 2020 and then click in the currency field. The currencies available in my database are listed, and I'm going to select Canadian dollars. Using the same logic, I'm going to select Source for the currency type and select the only available budget set. Note that you can clear a field using the Clear button next to it. After clicking Run, the report is opened in the same window, showing the information according to the choices I just made. Before ending off, there's two last things I want to mention. The first is that the data load function is a global one, meaning that at any point during the session, you can select it and have more companies or years extracted if you need to. The second is that if you would like to view a report in Excel and do further analysis, you can. By clicking the button next to Data Load, a workbook is generated for it, and depending on your browser, you'll be asked to open it directly, save it to a specific folder, or else it will be downloaded to your default download location, and you can access it from there. An example of mine opened in Excel is shown on screen. To view other videos in this series, go to youtube.com/sageintelligence. Also, connect with us at sageintelligence.com and sageintelligencecommunity.com. And if you'd like to brush up on your Excel skills, check out our online courses at sageintelligenceacademy.com. Lastly, we love feedback. So if you found this lesson useful, please like it and share it on your social media channels.